Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ACL Brisbane 2015. This is winners bracket, round number 1. It is Mega up against Skyfire. I'm Lockdog. Joining me is In Maniac. And In Man, we've seen some hectic matches so far in this series. And map number 4 is certain to be no different. Detroit Uplink. This is just going to be a huge game.
Detroit Uplink, I can't wait for it. But that CTF, though, oh my gosh, into overtime.
No words.
The clutch cap there in the end when there was 0.5 seconds left on the clock by Skyfire, and then the 30-something second cap in overtime. Ridiculous gameplay.
That was just some huge clutch play there by Skyfire. As you said, 0.5 of a second they got that cap in, and then they were able to just dominate in the overtime, and let's see what they can do, whether they can bring that momentum that I've been talking about all through the series. Skyfire, such a momentum team. Bundo, Quincy, when they get on a roll, it's hard to stop, and if they can just continue that from the CTF, they're going to be hard to beat here on Detroit on Uplink. But I've got to say, this map probably favours Mega a little bit more, because the two Bals, Bundo and Azzy, it's the smallest map. Bal's not really as effective here on Detroit.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Mega very aggressive with the ASM1 play as well. They've played amazingly well so far. And again, they have something to answer back for after losing that last CTF. And when they were actually in front, for those of you who didn't realize, they were in front right until that clutch cap at the end, which of course forced the overtime. So it was their game to lose. They lost it. They really need to come back and win this uplink. Not only for that reason, but also they're 2-1 down in the series. Skyfire only need this one to wrap up this best of 5.
They do, but look at the scoreboard. 3-1 Rival, 4-1 Eminence, 2-1 Perko. They have just started off in terms of slaying so well, and they just need to get some points on the board. They need to capitalize on this. Eminence is going to grab that ball, but Bundo's going to shut that one down straight away. Vanish and Rival being able to pick up kills. The pass goes out, bounces off the Atlas building. Vanish misses the ball with a pickup as well. Mistakes. They're just costing Mega some points. Quincy's going to be able to get that ball over in a pit. Another mistake from him, but it's not going to cost him as he's working his way through school.
Now, as you can see there, he just changed direction. That was all part of the plan. So Quincy now running through school. He's going to have a teammate there being dropped as well. So Vanish gets taken. Vanish gets the big 2-piece, stays alive. Mega Eminence, his teammate, is going to be taken down as well. Vanish being dropped in the background by Bundo. So we're still over with Perko. However, Skyfire are the ones with the drone in hand right now. Dean's trying to make a run. Gets the smack with it as
gets
well.
A second.
I saw that. When he jumped and slid, I was like, oh my God, what a play. I was just feeling a little bit tingly there, but it was shut down just like that. Perko is now going to be trying to do a run with the drone himself, running straight through Atlas here. It's going to be one player just in front of him. Gets the throw out to Eminence. Solid pass. Oh my gosh, that is a throw and a half, and Eminence able to get some points on the board here for Mega. 2-0 at 2 minutes 30 into the half.
I'm not sure if you saw there on the scoreboard, but when that pass went out, Eminence got the ball. Only person alive on the whole map. 7 players down, and that was the easiest cap that he's ever going to get in his gaming career there for that one. Rival currently got the ball, just deciding whether to throw this one out for 15 to allow his teammates to get some map control, or whether to run it through the garage, and he's just going to decide to go for that 15-second reset so we can try and slay out here around the ball reset.
Yeah, look, it was a pretty smart decision by him considering how both teams are set up here. Dean and Bundo were set up very nicely here towards the center of the map. Bundo getting those long-range shots out with that AR. Many bullets going out. Wasn't able to connect with many of them. Unfortunately, he's still going to be trying to maintain control of this middle Atlas area, and he's just being shut down. The bow, unfortunately, not working too well for him. You've got Vanish over here going 7 for 8 with this ASM1. Tries to make it 8. He does indeed, but he's going to be dropped very promptly in return. Rival trying to make a run when 2 of his teammates were just taken out. I dare say he's going to go for the 15 seconds, and indeed he does, throwing that one out. You know, playing it pretty smart here besides getting sliced in the jugular. Throwing that out, he's got 2 points in the lead. You know what? Maybe a very low scoreline right now, but they still have the lead, and they just want to waste as much time as they can to carry that lead into the second half.
Yeah, that's right. They're going to have the good half in the second half. They're on probably the bad side, and they want to just keep any sort of lead. So a 2-0 lead to them. If they can keep Skyfire from scoring at all, then in this half, then it's going to be definitely huge for Mega to be able to do that. Rival going to be able to pick up the ball. Eminent's going to try and work his way along. If he can get these 2 kills, then this should be a capture there for the Mega team, as Eminence picks up a kill. Can't get the second one, though, as he's just waiting to try and find that the pass goes in. 17-9 now for Eminence, who is just dominating in this series.
Yeah, they are. That was a solid pass there by the Mega squad over to Eminence, but Quinns was just waiting around the corner, and he picked up a 2-piece. Azzy now trying to make a run through the car park with the drone in hand. He's out in the middle of the map right now and somehow makes it through. And as I say that, he was just punched in the face by a very angry rival. He's going to be trying to make a run himself, gets those stuns out, and he's going to be making a run through into yellow now. 2 of his teammates are taken down. You can see on your minimap he's going to be challenged from behind. Didn't check the flank. Not going to matter though. He's going to go throw out, but his arm just wasn't strong enough, and he's going to be punished for the bad throw. Taken down, only 7 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to be ending this half after the reset of the drone 2-0 in favor of Mega.
Yeah, that's huge for Mega at the moment. Just keeping Skyfire scoreless on the good half of the map and being able to go in with the lead, knowing that they're going to get the spawn that they want in the second half, so they can just continue to push through school, get caps, and just push this game or this series to a map 5.
Have you ever seen a score line or total score that low between 2 such high-rated teams? 2-0.
Very, very rarely. I think the lowest score I've seen was a 0-all. It was just a kill fest. But other than that, usually both teams have points, usually multiple captures in the first half. But they said 2-0, nowhere near the score limit of 10 for either team.
Yeah, well, that's right. So Mega are the team that have to take this map out to go to a Game 5. So I'm really interested to see how this team is going to do it and to find out what they're thinking and how they're going to accomplish that. We're going to go to an Astro listen-in with the squad of Mega.
I smoke Billy. I spawn green, I spawn green. I spawn school. How many?
Like middle. There's one middle corner.
Watch go, I'm flanking.
You don't have ball control, don't grab the ball.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to.
I got one.
Oh, there's one office. Office.
Nice, 3 dead, looking for D.
Office. Yeah, he's in office.
Nice, 4 dead. Push up.
Yeah, I'm pushing with
We're spawning back Atlas.
One's
As he one bullet on base, as he's one bullet on behind the car. Get into school side.
Yo, one's
Wait,
pushing
hold
out.
up, I need to get the garage. I'm not near.
Oi, no, oi, whoever pushed through lockers, you pushed through pretty prematurely.
Yeah, one's in there. That's my bad. I was trying to stay out lockers.
Billy, one bullet, get that trade, nice. I'll grab it.
One more, you have to trade this now. Oh, you got the ball, don't worry. Yeah, go for one.
Wait. Oh, I couldn't get anywhere, I was just jumping around.
Oh, fuck.
One on ball. Yeah, he's going pit.
They're in mid Atlas. There's two. They're going.
They're going for the throw.
They're shooting our base. Oh, they are.
Good thing. No, ambulance.
Oh, there's two ambos.
Yeah, two ambo.
He's tagged again.
One's going through me. Oh, he's going through me. Dane.
Keep same base.
They're going to try to push up. They're going to push that hard on Perko.
Fuck, yeah.
I stunned him. They're stunned. He passed it to someone. He got the throw. There's 2 in our base.
Oh, good.
As he's one bullet, they're both back.
Wait, throw it on top if you can. So we can get set.
Alright, reset. Yo, one's in school. He went school.
Oh, yeah, one's in office.
Yeah, one ticket.
He's pushing ahead. There's going to be
Oh,
an
he's
ambo.
internal. Dane internal. They're going to do some passing shit.
Oh, yeah, one's garage.
I got the guy.
So great communication from the squad of Mega. However, I really feel like they need to do a little bit more, Lockdog. They've been playing the time-wasting game when they were in front. They even did it when they were only 1 point in front, but it looks like they're paying the price. Skyfire able to answer back with 2 points. There were only 2 one-pointers, but with that said, it's all tied up. And this looks like deja vu of the CTF.
Yeah, it definitely does, and I think Bundo, with that barrel, going to try and control that little bit larger expanse at the other end of the map where they couldn't really do that over on the school side when they're trying to push that one with 2 barrels. They just struggled to get control of it, whereas when it's a more open space, they probably feel a little bit more comfortable. 3-2 at the moment. It was points going through for Mega. Perko tried to work his way through school, wasn't quite able to do so. As Vanish grabs the ball, does get dropped as players go down left, right, and center. Rival with the 2-piece. He picks up the ball. Is he going to be able to work his way through school? No, he goes towards mid-street. Quincy reads that one, gets some tags, doesn't get the kill though, as Eminence is trying to get his teammate towards that capture point. Rival's just going to go for the throw. 4-2 and a 2-point difference now, which usually isn't too much, but when there's only 6 points scored in over 8 minutes, you've got to wonder whether that's enough for the team of Mega to take this map out.
Exactly right, and especially when there's only 75 seconds left in the map, considering that 6 points total have been scored over the last, 9 minutes combined. You know, it's very reasonable to say that there might be a win just here with this 2-point difference. We are now in the last 60 seconds of this game, so relying on both teams here to pull out all the stops. Now remember, guys, the team of Skyfire, they only need to take out this game to take our first winners bracket game here on the Alpha stream and knocking the guys of Mega down to the losers bracket. And you know, coming from New Zealand, that's a long way to come to get into the losers bracket on your very first competition bracket game.
Yeah, definitely not what they would have wanted, but we'll see if they can try and avoid that one. Vanish picking up a 2-piece. Perko also taking down Bundo as Quincy trying to find some kills. Does get one, can't quite get the second one as Eminence is going to be able to pick him up. Vanish going for that 15-second reset, and with 21 seconds left on the clock, that should be it. There will be only 5 seconds left once the ball comes back into play, and that will not be enough for the team of Skyfire to work their way through school and get the capture. So this will be Mega's map, and unless as he goes for this one, he's actually got a pretty good run going, but they should be able to shut him down. Yes, they do. 4-2, and it's Mega just holding on there again.
And it looks like we called it, like we're going to a Game 5 here. Mega doing really well. You know, they played it slow and steady, and most teams would crack under the pressure when their opposing team kind of just, you know, edges at them and answers back when they were playing Big D. But you know what I mean? They came back and then won the game 4-2 just like that. So a 2-point win is still a win. We'll go on to Game 5. We're going to try and get straight into that one, which is going to be a S&D. It's going to be on Terrace. So we're going to be trying to get those ones set up right now. But I'll tell you what, going into the S&D, give us your general thoughts, Locke. I mean, it's been so hard to pick so far, and they've been going back and forth. Clutch plays by both teams. Mega, they just really did what they needed to do, played some textbook uplink to win that last game. Previously, we just saw some straight-up clutch gameplay from the guys of Skyfire, but S&D, things, they may slow right down now. I don't know which ways it's going to go.
Yeah, I have no idea, really. It was Mega that took the first one there over on Solar, but I think Terrace, little bit more open, little bit more long range, so the Bells, again, coming into play. Azzy and Bundo, they can both play the main Slayer role with the Bell. And when you've got both on the same team on a map like Terrace, where it's so open and so easy to get those long-range kills, it's probably a little bit advantage Skyfire, but realistically, Mega can just make those pushes through any of the lanes that they like and get behind them. They can take this map as well. I really have no idea which way this is going to go.
Yeah, I cannot call it. I straight up cannot call it. It's going to be Skyfire on the attack to start things off. And you know what? Locke, I'm going to give it up to you. Who do you think we should be following here on the attacking squad?
Well, we're on board with Bundo, and he's got an ASM-1 out, which is interesting. He's usually obviously goes with the Bell. He's got the scope as well, which will help him out at the start of the rounds with the long range, but doesn't seem to be able to find anyone at the moment. Most of the players eluding his view. He knows there's a player there, gets a tag, gets scoped by Vanish. That's unlucky, getting that tag and then getting killed straight away. And Eminence picking up another kill on Quincy. So a 2v4 situation. They need to trade off these kills here. Skyfire unable to do so as Mega going to clean up that first round.
Yeah, Mega just eroded away at that Skyfire squad in that first round. Look, I couldn't argue with how they played that one out. It was very, I don't know, it was by the book, played really well. Perko cleaned things up there with the bow at the end. And the first round is going to be going to Mega. So, once again, for those of you playing at home, if you've just tuned in, we are here, Game 5, S&D on Terrace. Winners bracket, Round 1, the first game here on the Alpha stream of the competition bracket. Both teams playing out of their skin or as best as they can after a long day of Call of Duty action here at ACL Brisbane. round number 2 is going to be seeing Vanish being the first to be taken down by Azzy. Eminence answering back for the Mega squad. Perko also picking up another one, so that's 2 players down for Skyfire. Make that 3, as Bundo is the only one left alive in a 1v3 situation. He's got that ASM1. Moore's in the back pocket. He's going to no doubt leave that SMG out. There's going to be a player just inside that room. They saw the bomb goes down. Gets one. Predicted the player, but just wasn't able to follow through with the shots.
Was a good read there by Bundo to try and pick up that second player. Just wasn't able to, as you said, pull out the shots. And Perko going 3-0 now in the first 2 rounds. Rival also 2-0, hasn't died. Quincy the other way around, 0-2, hasn't got a kill yet. On the donut, needs to step up here for his team to get back into this game, but only 3 kills between the 4 players on Skyfire. They need to get first blood here, and they need to go on with it and use their numbers advantage to try and take a round back. Because if they go 3-0 down, then Mega are just going to be able to run away with this one.
Yeah, exactly right there, Lockdog. So, look, Skyfire don't want that to happen. They're going to do their best, try and go down. Azzy, once again, with this tack, he's going to be running into his room, but his teammate Quincy takes that down the player in there. That's Eminence. Let's just have a look at where these other players are from Mega. You've got Perko. He's just creeping on around the corner. He activates that Exo Mute. He's got the thermal walls out. Did spot a player down low. Another scope is going to be aimed on him in return, but Perko able to get out of there. Vanish, not so lucky, as Bundo is going to be picking up that kill. Bundo now going 2 for 2 with that bow. And look, he's going amazingly well right now. Perko, the only one left alive, though, as his teammate was just taken out, and make that nut alive. And what a great round there. Look, I would like to say by both teams, but Skyfire played that just that little bit better. Quins, just rain and fire from above. Perko didn't know up from down in the end there. So that's a round to those guys of Skyfire. Your score is sitting at 2-1. Only 1 round the difference. Look, this may go down to that round 11 after we're going game for game, shot for shot almost. Round 11 is probably where it's going to be at.
Yeah, definitely be a great way to round out this series. There was no real other fitting way to do it. These teams have been so close to each other in the entire series. Azzy picking up first blood in this round. Bundo on your screen, just watching across towards this middle part of the map, waiting for a kill. He knows he would have got that call out. He knows that there's a player over that side somewhere waiting for him to push in. Did he see him? I don't think he did, as those players are going to start working their way down the stairs towards Showers and trying to get across to Eminence, as Eminence should start pushing the A-bomb as soon as they get control of mid.
Yeah, trying to do as best as they can, but it looks like he's just wasting time here as his teammate Vanish was also taken out, decides, you know what, I really have to make a move here. He does have that Tactician perk on, and he's got 2 Exo Mutes, 2 at his disposal, so he's already activated 1, and it's going to help him out taking down Quins. He's got that other one just waiting for him, and no doubt he's going to activate that when he finally wants to go for this plant. And he's just checking it out, checks this room, because, you know, that's pretty much where we always see players. He needs to watch the flank, though, because look at this. We've got Bundo up high, coming from the direction that Eminence came from. Rival also just took down Azzy. So you got a 2v2 situation, but Bundo, the man I said to look out for, got the tags out, but just wasn't able to clean up that kill. Rival cleaning up Dino, though, which leaves Bundo the only man left alive. He don't care. He's still being the aggressive defensive play right now. It was planted after a great rotation over there by the guys of Mega. You've got Rival just checking out the middle room here. Eminence was the man to get it down. I'm just watching it at the back of it. And Bundo able to get the shots out. Wasn't able to finish off that kill. Spots the player around the corner.
Oh,
that was Bundo's kill. He went to challenge it, and he was just outgunned. That's what happened just there.
yeah, it definitely was. And Bundo not quite able to do it. He almost did enough at the start when he got a few tags on Eminence to delay Eminence's rotation across towards the B-bomb. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that to stop that rotation fully and get that kill. If he got that kill, that would have been round over. But he was able to. Wasn't able to do so. Eminence was able to get the bomb down, and it was able to put Mega 3-1 in the lead. Dean now holding the bomb. He's just checking it out. He's actually running a bell as well, so showing versatility here through the SKF squad. All the players really able to run that bell and do a good job with it.
Yeah, and they've all been doing a really good job, it must be said. Got Dean here rocking it right now. He's got his teammate run and point for him. That's Azzy with that attack once again. Quinn's going to be dropping in, in return, so you've got a 3v3 once again, situation for both squads. Perko able to clean up Dino right there. Bundo trying to answer back. Eminence took down Azzy, so Bundo's the only man left alive once again for the Skyfire squad. 1v3, if anyone can do it, it's going to be Bundo. He does have this extra boost ability activated right now. He's going to be on steroids. He's going to be trying to take down these 3 players. The bomb is down low on A. You've got one player up high, just peeking outside of the pool. You're going to have Vanish. He's down low, just looking towards this room. And you've got Eminence finally right down low, just outside of the A bomb. So Bundo, they've set traps for him. He's got eyes on one player just on the other side of the bed. He's going to be forced to jump around. He decides to push back through. Smart play. I like what happened here, but can he actually follow through? Gets one, rips out the ACL.
Oh,
That's
Bundo.
2. Bundo now in a 1v1 situation. One player just in front of him
he
in the
couldn't
pool.
find him.
I'm not sure if he spotted him. He has to make the plan. It's not going to happen. Time is about to run out. And
Unlucky.
unfortunately,
That's
he
so
doesn't
unlucky.
get it. Question. Would you have just tried to find the other player? Because he obviously thought he had enough time. And look, in all fairness, he was less than a second off. But I
agree
don't
with
know.
I agree
don't know if
with
it's
what Bundo did.
I don't know if it was COD vision or not. I thought he saw the player on pool as he aimed up. But obviously I was mistaken maybe.
Just maybe the red
I'm not
outline
sure.
making it a little bit more obvious for us here in the casters booth. Probably not
We're
quite.
spoiled here with the COD vision.
Definitely,
It's
but
what the people want.
I definitely agree with what Bundo did there, trying to get the bomb down, because if the player contested while he got the bomb down, he could exo away and then contest with the gun as well.
Ooh.
So he did have a bit of time. Eminence trying to work his way across. Perko has been taken down, so Skyfire have the numbers advantage, and now they know where Eminence is, or they know at least where one player is. They don't know it's Eminence, so they don't know the bomb's there, but if they do get the kill, they will, and Rival actually dropping as well, so 2 players, Eminence and Vanish, left against Skyfire. It's going to be Eminence on his own. He's got to find kills. He's shot. He's in trouble. There's players all around him. He finds one, finds a second one as well, takes down Quincy and Dean, but gets taken down as the players converge and get that kill. 2-4 becomes the score, and I think Skyfire working their way back into this match with some momentum in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, I was really feeling him just there. I thought he was going to try and do what Bundo could not. However, as you can see there, it's quite a challenge. So Skyfire answers back. However, this is still going to be seeing the guys from Mega in the lead. 4 rounds to 2. Skyfire is going to be on the attack. You've got Azzy running OBJ. No doubt he's got that attack in the back pocket, and he does. He's going to be activating that Exo Mutant, going straight for that very aggressive play. No one down just yet, but that's about to change as Perko takes a fall from Quins.
Very aggressive push through the middle of the map by Skyfire. Bundo, Quins all pushing straight through the middle. Quincy did get a kill. Dean went down. Eminence also dropped as well as Perko. So we're 2v2 situation now as Quincy and Bundo go down. Now Azzy left 1v2. Azzy has to go big here. He's going to climb up. He sees one. That's going to be the first kill. Now he's got 2. Did he see that player underneath him? I think he did. He's trying to rotate behind him, put shots out, tags. He's going to have to chase this kill though. 47 seconds left, so he's got time to just regroup, reload, and work out which bomb he wants to try and attack. He's got the TAC 19 and the ASM-1 in hand, so he's looking for a close range gunfight. Can he find it?
Yeah, see, I like this play by Rival. Rival's playing pretty smart. I mean, it's always a guessing game when you're at this stage in the 1v1. The fact that Azzy was so aggressive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look, I mean, let's just end it there. Azzy played it amazingly well and is able to answer back, and now it's once again a 1-round game.
Yeah, it's 1 round, and I think that close clutch, even though Bundo didn't get that 3v1, the fact that he was so close to getting him and he got that 2-piece just gave Skyfire that momentum to go on with the next 2 rounds. They've got the last 2 rounds in a row since then. And now they're on the defensive side. So they're probably looking to try and bring this one back to 4-4. And they will more than likely hope to take this one. Eminence just sitting back yet again. I'm assuming doing the same strat they did before, waiting for his teammates to try and take control of the pool area before he pushes up, and then they can contest anyone that's sitting on that A-bomb.
Yeah, look, it's little things I noticed. You know, I would have hoped Eminence would have at least switched that Exo Mute off. But, look, he's got another one in the back, so it doesn't really matter. So, all good there, and he's just going to be playing very passive here as we are in the last few rounds here of this S&D on Terrace. No one dropped yet, though, and we've only got 45 seconds left in the round. I mean, that's pretty surprising. I'm not going to lie. Everyone just acting like a turret right now. You've got Bundo doing that just outside of that main room, just outside of the resort. Perko is going to be trying to peek. Let's see if he does. It's actually just inside that corner. He's going to make a mistake. If he does pop out, as he's going to be coming up the stairs, might be caught in a pinch here in a minute. As he still just training on there. He does get the assist as it's going to be Dean picking that one up. But Rival promptly shuts that down in return. You had a 2v2 scenario for a second. Bundo, I feel like I've said this so many times. Once again, the only man left alive. He's challenging, gets one. I don't know how he survived, and he doesn't. He does get taken down, caught in a pinch. I think that was just a little too aggressive there by Bundo. I mean, there wasn't too much you could do in that 1v3 scenario. I don't know.
Got to hit shots. That's all I'm saying about that first. As soon as he saw that play, he just missed shots. You can't afford to do that in a 3v1.
Look, we can't be nice.
You can't be nice about that one, Bundo. You got to hit your shots, mate.
You got the second one, so I mean, if you hit the first and then the second, it would have been a different story. But unfortunately, wasn't going to happen. So we are in potentially the final round here. Mega need to take this one out to eliminate SKF, at least into the lower bracket for gameplay tomorrow here in Championship Sunday at ACL Pro Brisbane. Eminence is doing his best to make that happen. Tries to follow up with a two-piece, but again, the tack just OP in those close range battles. We've got a 3v3 situation right now. As he taking his time, he doesn't want to be the man to let down his team. You can have a look here on your minimap. There might be an altercation here. Dean going up the stairs here with that ASM1. Spots a player over on the stairs. The player just in front of him, though. He has to dash out of there. He might be challenged here, and he is. And Perko winning that battle with that bow at close range, which is quite interesting. It's working for him here. More shots out. Gets the player in the cave, and just like that, Mega take the win. 3 rounds, 2-6, and the final series score is 3 maps to 2. We went all the way on the first date with these two teams. Mega did really well up against Skyfire. We saw so much momentum from Skyfire, especially after that capture the flag game a little earlier, where we saw that clutch with 0.5 seconds left, then the 34-second cap in the overtime. Amazing gameplay by Skyfire. However, Mega, constant grinding, just ended up coming back in the end and then played too well in the S&D. We should also mention that it was Mega that won the first S&D, and they've just repeated their efforts here in Game 5 and now knocking the guys from Skyfire down into the lower bracket.
I gotta say, that match is definitely worthy of more than a winner's bracket round 1 matchup. That match, I think, is definitely a chance of seeing that later on in the competition, because it was such a close series. The first map, definitely the momentum went to Skyfire, but then coming back in the S&D, it was Mega that were able to take it out. I think it was 6-2 in that first S&D on Solo. They really did blitz that one, and then they came out in the CTF, and that was... There are no words to describe the CTF. That was the most ridiculous game I think, or most ridiculous 2 minutes of CTF I think I've ever seen.
Look, I don't know about that. I really feel the Ignitions match that we saw from the APAC final, back-a-back. I mean, his play's got to be hard to beat. But I'll agree with you. It was a pretty nuts play. So look, let's do just a bit of a recap of what we saw here in this series. We started off with a hard point on Solar. Both teams played amazingly well. Halfway through the map, when you went through the second rotations of the hard points, it was still neck and neck. The teams and the leaders kind of switched and chopped and changed a little bit. And then it came down to those last 3 minutes where the rotations from Skyfire, they were just on point. There's no other way to describe it. They just played that little bit better, well, that a whole lot better. That ended up being like, I think it was like a 60 to 100 point, I forget the score to be totally honest with you, deficit to the guys of Mega in that one. Skyfire just played really well in that hard point.
Yeah, they definitely did. As you said, their rotations on the last 3 hard points, they just didn't let Mega get any points at all. Mega tried to keep in, but going into the final hard point, it was already over by then. There was nothing you could do. And Azzy and Bundo, 2 battles, Solar, hard point, battle-dominated map. I think it was 82 or 83 kills between 2 players. You cannot beat a team when that happens.
No, exactly right. Then we went into the S&D, and Mega ended up taking that one out as well. I think it was the S&D on Solar. We went back to Solar. So, I mean, Mega answered back. So it wasn't just the map advantage to the guys over at... it wasn't just the map advantage to the guys over at Skyfire. Mega did amazingly well. Then CTF, we've already touched on. Drift, the double bow didn't really work too well for the guys at Skyfire, and Mega were just able to answer back. And then, of course, we saw the 2 map in a row victory going to Mega, so Mega wrapped that one up. So anyway, we're going to actually be going to a quick interview now. We've got our friend Artemis out on the main stage. He's going to be interviewing the captain, no doubt, of Mega. So we'll cross over to them now.
Thanks, Josh. I'm here with Eminence from Team Mega over here. They just won the series against Skyfire. Now, Reef, I'm not going to lie, I definitely thought that Skyfire was going to win after the first couple of maps. I'm so sorry, but I want to know how you feel after that awesome comeback.
Oh my God, that was such an amazing series. I mean, I didn't expect it to go to map 5. Yeah, I actually didn't expect that personally. I know that Skyfire got 3-0 by some team in pool play, so I thought that it was sort of gonna, they're on the struggle. But in saying that, Billy and Quincy have both been to LA, so they have that experience and stuff like that. And Perko being a first-time LANer, I'm really impressed with him as well. So shout out to Perko.
All right, Eminence. Now you're going to be playing T1 Avant next. How do you think that Mega will go up against them?
Well, Avant's actually a team that we've been scrimming a lot this week going into the event. And it's sort of been going 50-50, some nights we take maps off them, some nights they take maps off us. So, I don't know, I think it can go 50-50. I'm expecting an extremely close match. I mean, I always enjoy playing SA. I must say that. Every single time that I play with him, it's always my goal to beat him, and if I lose, then I learn from it, so.
Has your team been playing as well as you expected? Have you been playing better? Playing worse?
Well, we came into this event knowing that we were going to be a strong S&D team, and that hasn't disappointed me at all. But in the same respect, we knew Hardpoint was our weakest, and it's sort of showing here. We lost that Solar to Skyfire. So overall, though, I think that we're playing fine. We just need to focus on some small mistakes and nail them out.
Right. Who do you think is the most underrated team in the competitive bracket?
Underrated team? And just ANZ? God, I'd actually probably say IG.
IG?
Yeah, IG.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Eminence. I wish you the best of luck for the future of your games. We're going to wrap up the first day of ACL Brisbane by heading back to Maniac.
Thank you very much, Sarah. A great interview there with Eminence, captain of Mega, who just won our first winners bracket game here on the Alpha stream, and wrapping things up here for our first day here at ACL Brisbane. As always, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors that make this all happen, especially one of our newest sponsors, HyperX, who have come on board with us here to support us throughout our 2015 season. Of course, we do have that amazing competition where if you tag at HyperX and tweet who you think will win this weekend with the hashtag ACL HyperX, you could win a special gaming bundle, which is a prize value of over $500. Now, HyperX, of course, our SSD and RAM supplier here for the ACL Pro Circuit in 2015, offering awesome prize support for all of our events and helping us out. We really appreciate the support, and also shout out to the rest of our sponsors that made this happen, which is, of course, Astro, our primary sponsor, who have been here with us, will be here with us all weekend with their awesome headsets. You can see it there on screen, our A50 wireless headset. Go out and get one, people. And as well, BenQ, with their awesome gaming monitors, been supporting us since 2009. Much love to those sponsors. So look, I mean, we're going to be wrapping things up here, but just before we do, Lockdog, I want to get your final thoughts here. You've been a veteran here in the Call of Duty scene. The venue here, we've been here before. We were here last year here at the Edge here at Brisbane. We've got this beautiful scenery behind us. As Bio said, we're making waves here. Beautiful pun work by him. Don't expect anything less, but the sponsors have just put on a show here. We've got the Astro feature station, 2 streams here for Call of Duty. We've got Halo upstairs. Can't forget about those guys. I really feel like we're stepping up. What are your thoughts of the event so far?
Definitely, probably the best event I've been to here in ANZ, especially definitely the best open event with the Astros side station. That was, I really didn't expect that when I walked in this morning. It was just straight in your face. It was amazing to look at. Also, the Astro booth there. It looks nice. Definitely helpful for a lot of players that are fairly forgetful at times, you can say. So good for them to be able to pick up any parts that they might be missing, or any new parts that they might need for their Astros, maybe some new tags for those ones. But definitely this event has been huge here on day one, and hopefully day two is even bigger.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens for the rest of our competitive bracket tomorrow. So, guys, that's going to be wrapping up day one here at ACL Brisbane. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you follow all the action by following us on Twitter at ACL Pro. Our official hashtag is ACL Briz. That's where you'll get all of the information and updates from our event this year. So that does it for us. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Maniac, joined by Lock Dog. We'll see you tomorrow.